Hi, Pam. We're all under a little stress these days. Sometimes it seems like it gets better, and then sometimes it seems like it's just as stressful today as it was the day before. As even keeled as you are, I suspect that even you are feeling some stress. Maybe you don't show it to us. But I think that one of the ways to get through periods of stress is to focus on what you should be grateful for. I know that I'm grateful for the example you set in how to persuade people by listening well, maybe teaching them how to listen better. There are actually times that I've thought, wow, she could write a book on persuasion. Oh, wait, you did write a book on persuasion. But anyway, we all need to try to listen better when we're trying to guide people. One obstacle to that, of course, is that there are people who just don't want to listen. And you might even say there are people who are just downright hostile. But we all here in the office of the Provost, at least 2 times a week, can kind of have a respite from the bad listeners and the hostility that might be out there when we get together on our Zoom call and get a little respite from that. There are times that I think we all wish we could just put our heads down on the desk, but of course that would be pretty obvious with Zoom. And we go back out of those Zoom calls and we face the hostility again, but we're refreshed and able maybe better to handle it by following your example. But we are all indeed that you are inspiring us as a leader, and we are very grateful for that, and we all thank you sincerely.
Thank you so much for your thoughtful leadership during the pandemic.
Hey, Dr. Benoit, just wanted to hop on real quick and tell you thank you for your leadership and your unwavering support. Thanks.
For a tireless work ethic and encouragement that you bring to each of us. A sincere appreciation and thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit. Thank you for everything.
Hi, Dr. Benoit. On behalf of Into UAB and all of UAB's international students, I just want to extend a huge thank you for everything you've done on behalf of the international student population at UAB. About halfway through COVID, I knew that I was moving from Dr. Austin and was going to be staying underneath your leadership, and I was very excited about that. From day one of COVID, or from day one of the first time you stepped on campus, but definitely from the first day of COVID, you have always been there thinking about our international students, making sure that our international students are taken care of, and for that I am so appreciative of your support and your efforts. And our success is because of valued support from people like you. So thank you very, very much for your leadership, for your guidance, for your suggestions, and for your confidence in us doing a good job over at the Into UAB program. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit, for everything that you've done to get us through this crazy time. It's been a pretty interesting summer, but I'm excited that the Writing Center is busier than ever and good to go this fall. And I know so much of that is due to your leadership and guidance. And I want to just tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dr. Benoit, hi. Just wanted to say thank you so much for being the leader that you are, for helping us to feel safe and connected to our campus community throughout this entire ordeal with the pandemic. Thank you again for all that you do.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit. I bet when this all started, you figured you'd be leading us through this COVID disaster for a couple months, and here we are a half a year in and still going strong. And while it's been difficult, challenging, the constant we've all had is your leadership. It's been exceptional. You have what it takes to be a good leader: expertise, command, knowledge. You're great with diplomacy, but on top of all of that, you're generous and kind and compassionate, and that matters as much as the rest of it. So thank you so much for all you're doing.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit. I appreciate your leadership, and all that you've done for us in COVID and pre-COVID, just the calmness in the midst of the chaos. Thank you isn't enough, but that's all I have to offer today. So I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit, for your faithful leadership, your unwavering support that is helping us get back to work safely so that we may continue to offer meaningful art experiences.
Thank you, Pam, for all of the hard work you are doing for UAB. We all really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for being so supportive of all of us as we work together to keep the Blazer community as safe as possible.
Dr. Benoit, thank you so much for your support during this unique and challenging time. We in the Division of E-Learning and Professional Studies could not have done it without your constant motivation and support behind us. Thank you so much for working alongside us during this successful endeavor.
Dr. Benoit, we greatly appreciate your amazing and effective leadership at UAB. We knew you were a wonderful person before the pandemic and a great leader. However, over the past few months, we can't imagine having gone through them as successfully as we have without your indomitable spirit, your humanitarian leadership, and your commitment to the greater good. We're also grateful for your enduring support of our work. So all of us from IEA and Assessment, Accreditation, and Academic Planning say thank you, Dr. Benoit.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit.
Hi, Dr. Benoit. This is just a quick message to thank you for all of the hard work that you have done and in working with your team members to get us through the summer and make sure that this fall semester started off so strongly. We really appreciate all of the dedication that you have given to this university and for your support of our team here at the CTL. So we just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We think
You are
The best.
Thank you, Dr. Benoit.
Dr. Benoit.
Yay. Okay.
okay. I think we got it.
Okay. Surely one of those will work.